we really are down 5 or 6 runs, probably most teams would pack their bags and go get on the bus. And we put ourselves in a position to win that game. And if that third baseman doesn't make the play on Shelley's line drive, I think we beat him. I think we come back from 5 or 6 down and we beat him in the last inning. And really what I saw in that last inning was that team decided to stand and fight. And it matters to them. They weren't satisfied getting 2 wins. They're not satisfied with what happened yesterday or the last inning. I mean, they wanted that game, and their focus was there, and their fight was there. And I really respect that. I think that's what champions are made of. And the way they stood and fought was impressive to me. Going forward, hopefully we get out of the field today or tomorrow. Need to continue to stay in our groove. We have to get some kids going a little bit. The only way to do that is to get out of the field, get them some live bat practice and some live reps. We have some kids really going good at this moment, and we have some kids that have to get better. And we're going to continue to work through it. I think the next 4 or 5 days are going to be really important. 2 conference series back to back, Arlington and then Georgia Southern. I think they're going to be an important 6 games for us in the conference race. We're healthy, which is a good thing, and we're in full force, and we're ready to go. Ready to go. Good luck to our men and women's basketball team. We're going to keep an eye on that. Be pulling for the Cajuns. But we're ready to go. Our team is ready to go.
What did you learn about the team the last couple of weekends?
Nothing different. Nothing different. I mean, in that last inning, it didn't come from me. I mean, I just said, my voice was gone, and I just sat out. Whatever the score was, 9-2, 9-3, I just sat out. We put a pinch hitter in to start the inning. Terrio, who's only had 2 at-bats all year, she gets up, line drive, base hit. We bring Corbello off the bench, who has struggled the whole year. She has a 7, 8, 9, no, she didn't, that's not correct. She got hit by the pitch and he didn't let her go down, but she still managed to get the walk. First and second out, nobody out, top of our lineup. Hayden, line drive, base hit. Shelley Landry, line drive. Third baseman. And then we make a crazy base running mistake. Just crazy to get into the double play. That really killed us. Then Elkins, I don't remember what she did, line drive at Wall. Walsh had struggled all weekend, line drive. This one comes up, has a great at bat. 7, 8, 9 pitches, following him off. I thought she was going to hit it out. We're going to tie it right there. They ended up walking her, which was probably a smart thing. And then Aaliyah, who has been struggling, grounds out into the game. But hey, we had the tying run at the home base, and the way they fought, and the way we put ourselves in that position, and the way that it was not only just the superstars. It was coming from a lot of different people. And you could feel that energy in the dugout, and hell, I stood up. Got me excited. I was ready to go. They're going to stand and fight, and I want to stand and fight with you. Those kids want to stand and fight, which is always, that's fun. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be.
Coach, that's 2 of the 3 losses on that road trip was a similar type thing. I mean, I don't know if there's been a more exhilarating moment than when Shelley hit the home run in Tuscaloosa and you lost that game. But so that's 2 of those 3 losses are kind of that same theme you're talking about.
Could have won 5 out of 6. I mean, however you see the glass, right? Could have won 5 out of 6. And only flipping 2 pitches. One pitch in each game. If you flip 1 pitch in each game, we win 5 out of 6. But, hey, like Chelsea said, I agree with exactly what she said. We're not good enough right now to go in those environments and take care of business. We got a core group of kids who are good enough, but we don't have the supporting cast around them to go into those kind of environments and stand and win that kind of game. So we got to get better, and I think putting them in that situation helps them understand what they have to do next time when they get there. Hopefully.
Are you a half full or half empty kind of guy? We know Kevin's a half empty kind of guy.
All full.
Are you half full?
Not footsie.
I try to be a realist, you know. I try to call it like it is. All about reality. But I'd rather see it half full.
Coach, what do we know about Arlington coming in here?
We were just talking about it back there. They're aggressive at the plate. They swing the bats well. They got a good young team. They got 2 young freshman pitchers. She's trying to retool that roster, playing young kids. So I think it'll be a war. Our kids understand that once you get into conference, everybody gives us their best shot. So we got to be ready. And, look at the records and, look at the rosters. I don't even discuss with the team the names of their players. We know we're going to get their best shot. Let's approach it like Alabama.
It's part of the maturing process, especially with the young players, to play someone like UTA, who's not a South Alabama, who's not an Alabama in the world of college softball, that they treat it the same way that they did the last 2 series.
And get used to finish it. Get used to play. Get used to getting the momentum, and then keeping the momentum, and then finishing the series, which is hard to do. It's hard to do if you're not used to it. Get the momentum from pitch number 1. Take care of business, and then finish it. Gotta put a team away. They're not just gonna lay down and let you beat them. You have to go beat them. You have to go beat them. You have to go put them away. You have to continue to go out there and dominate them and find a way. You can't just do it on game 1 or game 2. You have to do it every game, and that's how you win a super regional. You're not going to win a super regional if you just show up and play great in game 1. But if we want to go where we want to go, we want to do what we want to do, we have to be able to close the deals.
Speaking of closing deals, we all can probably have a pretty good guess who's going to be the game 1 starter and or the game 2 starter. What about the game 3 starter, or is that going to be switched up this week?
Well, Sunday was an interesting day in terms of the pitchers. And hopefully we can find some consistency in what we want to do and give ourselves some more viable options. So Sunday, Jordan did not have it. Christina did not have it. Everybody asked why did we go to those 2 young pitchers in that environment? Because those were the options. Kylie really, Kylie Jones, Trey threw the ball well. She just made a mistake. And then Alex, not too bad, made a mistake. They start understanding that if you throw 12 great pitches and 1 bad one, they're going to make you pay. Good teams will make you pay for every bad pitch you throw. And I think they're learning that lesson the hard way.
So it's safe to say that one or both of those may pitch against them.
Well, they have to put themselves in a position to be available, and so yes, it is safe to say that.
How has Leandra progressed this season? Is she kind of taking that spot in the deep?
She's done a good job, and Leandra is a good story too. You know, she was a JUCO All-American her freshman year. Comes in here and starts her sophomore year, and I'm not going to say struggles, but she doesn't have a great year, doesn't have a terrible year, just kind of has a so-so year. And then last year, she basically becomes a pinch runner. And this year, she doesn't win a start position going into the season. And then when her name gets called, she decides to keep getting hit, and doesn't want to come out of the lineup. So, you know, that's great introspection on her part. That a lot of kids just sit and pout when they don't get their way. And you got to give her credit that she continued to work. And when the opportunity presented itself to her again, that she was able to get it done. Something that she wanted bad enough to get out there and get it done. And now that she has some confidence, it started to snowball. So she's very talented, and I think it's not a question of her talent. Now she has the right mindset, and she's confident, and hopefully let's let it just keep rolling.
With her continuing to roll, if that happens, what happens with Thomas and Corbella? What are the goals?
Well, Terrio's coming down. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Terrio got 2 bats in South Al, and all 3 of those at bats were very productive. So now, here she comes. The game is going to give every one of those kids another shot. Sarah Carmelo keeps getting a shot in every series. Bases loaded. You know, runners on second and third. She's always getting her chance to go up there and take a shot. And she continues to work hard, and it just all has to line up. You know what I mean? And I think she's a good hitter, and she continues to get a lot of reps in practice. And she has to put some things together to be able to take it to another level. Megan remains an option. You know, Megan remains an option, and you know, if we have to start pinch hitting for DJ, then Megan will go in and play shortstop and get some at-bats there too. So, all options are on the table right now. We're leaving them on the table. We're trying to continue to develop our team. We're trying to fix that bottom part of the lineup so we can be more consistent. We have to be able to fix that. That's been our Achilles heel the last 2 or 3 years. It just continues to haunt us, and we haven't been able to have that kind of consistency that we need to have. And we're still working on it. Anybody got any solutions? Maybe I can call the Seattle Seahawks. No, That would be crazy, man, if we had to do that. If we had to trade and I think we get criticized now. No, thank you. We think we can't trade players, huh? Although it could be fun, but we probably wouldn't make it to 1,000 wins. One bad trade. See ya. Going back to that, I didn't know my little talk about Coach Robichaud was gonna become viral. I think it had 12 views. That's viral, right? If you get 12 people to watch it.
Coach, don't start again. You need cry. You're making her cry a minute ago.
Point
Making
three on
everybody
him,
cry.
right? We talked about context. We talked about how, but probably left out the biggest piece. How selfless he is.
Coach, come on.
He's a selfless man. And yeah, everybody here has young kids. Missing every one of your child's events to put it into your program, that's hard. I mean, I got 2 young kids. My daughter plays tonight. I'm not gonna be able to go. To miss every one of your kids' events, he's pitching in a state championship game, you don't get to go. You're putting it into that program. The context with which when he did it is a wow. How he did it was a wow, but his selflessness really supersedes the other 2. And without the fanfare, without the money, without the fame, I mean, when you're that selfless, it goes to the pureness of your heart. You got a pure heart.
It's debatable.
No, it's not.
I appreciate it.
And your selflessness supersedes all the rest of it. And you don't find that anymore in college athletics. You don't. It's not here. Like you're an example. You're an example to all young coaches on how to conduct your business and how to run your program.